Okay, so it's me again. No, I posted a video like 2 days ago, but that one was kind of me rambling and I was really annoyed with myself because I just went on and on about Lady Gaga, which I'm sure you guys don't care about, but I've been getting a lot of emails concerning my Instagram selfie. I haven't taken a selfie in like months. And the selfies that I post are from like 2 years ago. So, my first selfie Sunday was like 2 days ago, and I'm so proud of myself because my face is clearing up, and I know that all of you were saying that I was beautiful before, and I've always been beautiful. Thank you so much to all my friends. I love you. That was the greatest thing to hear. But I didn't feel that way. I wasn't confident in my face, and now my face is clearing up. And some of you asked me to share my secrets, which aren't really secrets. So I use, as far as my products go, I don't have them with me because they're in the bathroom and they're all in cute little compartments, and I really don't want to take them out. As far as the stuff that I use in the morning, I use Cetaphil. That's the first thing. Cetaphil is this lotion, this cleanser that is just, it'll make your skin feel so soft. You put that on, you wash it off with warm water on a rag or whatever you want to do. Or you could do that just with your hands like they do in commercials, and it's just like all pretty and like, woo! Yeah. You could do that because it's not going to hurt your eyes or anything. It's really, really gentle, and it'll make your skin feel less bumpy. Let me backtrack for a second, because a lot of you were asking me how long I've had acne. I've had acne for like 6 years, so actually longer than that, like 8 years, because I got it in like 6th grade. And it got really bad in middle school, but the difference was I didn't really care because I was going through so much other stuff in middle school that I just didn't really think about my face being an issue until people like actually drew attention to the fact that like whenever I came to school, like one of my zits was like bigger, and they would draw attention to it and make fun of me for it. So I've been dealing with it for a long time, but the only difference is now I don't really care because of course my face is clearing up. But one of the things that I think I should mention also that I use that is kind of the key component, the Cetaphil is really good. You put that on first. Don't cake it on, just do a thin layer to the affected areas. Wash it off. You could do it over the sink, it won't hurt you, or do it with a warm washcloth, it doesn't really matter. And then you have what I will call the yellow lotion, because it doesn't really have a name. It just comes in a white bottle about this size. It's a sulfur wash, and that's got like the boom boom pow, as my dermatologist calls it, and it'll just clear up your face. It's wonderful, it's amazing, and I love it. Yeah. That you do not want to put on or wash off over the sink. You will cry. Literally, because your eyes will burn. Because it is sulfur, and something in the sulfur will just make your eyes burn. Have I done this to myself? Yes, I have. Sorry, Miranda's kind of a klutz. So, don't wash that off just over the sink. Use a washcloth. Get the washcloth wet. Wet your face and do all that. And wipe it off. And preferably with warm water. Sometimes I use cold water, but I majority of the time use warm water. So do that. And then, once that's over with, again, I have to warn you again, don't do it over the sink. It'll make your eyes burn, and you'll be very mad at me. Okay, so that's the sulfur wash that I use in the morning. And then, did I already say something about the pill? Oh, the pill is doxycycline. It's like a blue pill. Well, depending on what your dermatologist wants to put you on. It's a blue pill. For me, it's 60 milligrams. There's also one that's only 30 or 40, I think, and that's the pink one. I already used the pink one. That wasn't strong enough. I had to use something that would work from the inside out and would really clear things up, and kind of help because my acne is hormonal. So I really, really had to make sure. I hate wearing glasses, you guys, because I keep having to do this, and it's really annoying. Okay, side note, sorry. So just do the 60 milligram one if you feel like your acne is really bad, and just take it if you eat breakfast, like right when you get up, take it with breakfast. Make sure you have a big glass of water so you could just drink it and make sure the pill goes all the way down in your throat. Don't get it lodged somewhere for 10 minutes and like sit there and wonder, okay, what am I doing? Or you can do it after you put on all your topical treatments like the lotions, and you can go in, eat breakfast, and then take it afterwards. I would recommend taking it right when you get up though, because then you might forget if you're going to school or work or something, and you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you take it. So, and then at night, when I get home, or not when I get home, but like when I get ready for bed, I do the Cetaphil cleanser just like in the morning, and you guys know how to put that on, so I'm not going to say anything else about that. And then I do the yellow wash, the sulfur wash, again, and I'm going to warn you about this, do not wash it off over the sink. Your eyes will burn. The only reason why I'm reiterating this like 10 times is because I did it, and it sucked. So don't do that. Do a washcloth. Be a good boy or girl. Okay. And then there's a little tube. Well, for me it's little because Judith, my wonderful dermatologist, gives me a bunch of samples all the time. And so I just have a bunch of samples of things, so I don't really have to pay for anything. If you have a dermatologist that can do that for you, yeah, because stuff is expensive. A lot of the stuff that I use is expensive. So Sienna is like this tube of stuff that's also $500. Sorry, I don't make the prices. Somebody else does. I know it's ridiculous. So if you have insurance that covers all this stuff, good for you. I don't, so I have to rely on samples, but it's okay. So Ziana is spelled Ziana, and it's a little tube of stuff, and it's a little gel. Again, thin layer on all the affected areas. By the way, don't touch your face like I'm doing. It's really bad. Not that my hands aren't clean. They really are clean because I'm a germaphobe, so I constantly have hand sanitizer everywhere. That's another side note. But don't touch your face. But put it all over the affected areas and leave it on. Don't take it off. So at night, the Cetaphil and the sulfur wash, you take those off. Again, and you probably can repeat what I'm going to say, do not put or wash the sulfur wash off just don't do it over the sink. Just don't. You can't, you're going to end up hurting yourself. Unless you're not like me and you're just perfect at washing your face with a sulfur acid wash. Okay. But that stuff, the sulfur stuff, really, it's just amazing. It's like my best friend in a bottle. Like, I know that sounds really weird, but it literally is. Okay. As far as the morning stuff goes, that's easy. You know, just take your pill with food or with a full glass of water, preferably before you go to school, so you don't, forget. The Cetaphil is just that really nice cleanser that makes your skin feel all soft and smooth. And then, what else did I say I use? Oh, and the sulfur cleanser again. And this is the order that I do them in. I do the pill, okay, and then I do pill, okay, and then I do the sulfur wash, okay, and then I do the Cetaphil. So you do that. You could do it, I think, in any order, but I typically, oh my bad, just kidding. I'm working on 2 hours of sleep, so I'm getting this wrong because I'm just psycho and I don't get enough sleep. So in the morning, you do the Cetaphil. Okay, and this is the right order, now that I'm remembering. You do the Cetaphil, that wonderful cleanser. Then you do the sulfur. And then if you're like me and you won't forget, you do the pill. But if you think you're going to forget, do it before anything else. And then at night, you do the Cetaphil cleanser again, the sulfur, acid wash, and then you do the Sienna. So the only thing that really changes is in the morning you have the pill, and in the evening you do the Sienna. Other than that, the first 2 steps don't change. And like I said, if you get a really good dermatologist, your dermatologist may suggest something depending on the cause of your acne and the severity of it. So they may suggest something different. So I would go by what they say because they're doctors and they know. But the stuff that I have is really working for me, and I'm really, really pleased with the results, and I'm just so much more confident in myself, and I feel so pretty. So, and you guys will feel pretty too. A lot of you also, sorry if any boys are watching this, sorry. A lot of you girls ask me why I don't just do birth control because supposedly that clears up your skin. I cannot do birth control because I get blood clots in my legs because I'm immobile. So, can't do that, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, because I don't want blood clots in my legs. Sorry, my computer locked me out. I will be with you momentarily. Okay, so that's that. That's all my face wash, and like I said, it'll probably depend on your dermatologist and if they give you enough samples, depending on what you can afford. I can't afford a lot, so they give me a lot of samples because they're great people. So, yeah, and to me, I see a bigger difference because a lot of you didn't see me when I was in like 6th, 7th grade. My face was like purple. There's no more purple. It's just kind of red and, But the sulfur wash does take down the redness. And the other thing I want to say is for me, when I was younger and doing all these different acne treatments, is I didn't see results right away, so I'd just stop. Just be like, okay, well, this isn't working, so I'm just going to stop now. No. You keep going. And you keep going at least for 3 months. And you'll start to see results. I promise you. You just have to keep going. And remember that Rome wasn't built in a day. Your face isn't going to clear up overnight. Unless you have invented this wonderful acne system, which call me? No, just kidding. Just be patient. Patience is a virtue. And everything will happen for you. And if you don't feel pretty now, you're probably beautiful or handsome, depending on who I'm talking to. And you just need to remember that and be comfortable in your own skin. But I know what it's like to want to have clear skin, and to finally have it is really nice. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. If you guys have any other questions, not concerning acne, but anything else, like what I think of anything in popular culture right now, like Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, or something like that. I love talking about pop culture. I love talking about school. Just ask me a question and I'll talk about it. So, but for right now, it was about the acne thing. Thank you guys so much for watching and following my blog and just reading. And I know I post a lot on Instagram, but I have a lot to say and show. And, yeah, so I love you guys all so much and thank you for the support. So, I will be updating my blog, by the way, more than I update this video log. So, yeah, so keep on the lookout for that. And buy Lady Gaga's new single on iTunes if you like weird spaceship music. Okay, it's called Venus. Okay, she produced it. I'm just plugging my heroes' music. So, love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!